unfolded one busy afternoon at a local diner where the aroma of freshly brewed coffee filled the air and laughter echoed off the walls. A group of bikers swaggered in their leather jackets, adorned with patches telling tales of rebellion and brotherhood. They were known for their tough image and often made a point to challenge anyone they deemed unworthy. But on this day, they were about to target the wrong person. Sitting quietly in a booth was a retired army sergeant named Richard, who had served honorably overseas. With a heart full of pride for his country, he had come to the diner to enjoy a meal and reminisce about his days in service, unaware of the attention he was about to attract. As the bikers gathered at a nearby table, they began to eye Richard with a mix of curiosity and bravado. One of the bikers, a large man with tattoos covering his arms, stood up and approached Richard with a cocky grin, ready to provoke a reaction, thinking he could easily intimidate the retired soldier. However, Richard remained calm and collected. As the biker approached him with a challenge that dripped with arrogance, Richard simply raised an eyebrow and replied with a quiet confidence that caught the biker off guard. Instead of the confrontation, the biker expected Richard shared stories of his time in the army, speaking of camaraderie and sacrifice. The atmosphere in the diner shifted as other patrons began to listen in their interest, piqued by Richard's humble demeanor and the respect he commanded. The biker, who had initiated the confrontation, found himself intrigued as Richard's words resonated with the values of honor and bravery. That the bikers themselves admired. The tension in the air began to dissolve as Richard recounted tales of his service and the bonds formed with his fellow soldiers. The bikers realized they had misjudged him. Not only was he not a target, but a fellow warrior who had faced battles they could only imagine. Soon, the entire diner was captivated by Richard's stories, and the bikers found themselves laughing and sharing their own tales of the road and brotherhood. What started as an attempted confrontation turned into an unexpected connection, where respect replaced hostility. By the end of the meal, the bikers invited Richard to join them for a ride, a gesture that brought smiles and laughter to the diner as they all recognized the power of respect and understanding over conflict. In that moment, the barriers that often separate different walks of life faded away, and a new friendship was forged, reminding everyone present that sometimes the most meaningful connections arise from the most unexpected encounters. So, if this powerful story resonated with you, subscribe, like, and share to spread the message of unity and respect in our communities.